VFX artists explain why Godzilla -1 CGI looks so good despite its $12 million budget. Directed by Takashi Yamazaki, the hit Japanese monster movie takes the titular kaiju back to its roots, chronicling its destruction of post-war Japan. Godzilla -1 released to glowing reviews last year, and ended up taking home the Oscar for Best Visual Effects at this year's Academy Award ceremony. The VFX artists at Corridor Crew now take a look at Godzilla -1's impressive visual effects during a recent episode of their VFX Artists React YouTube series, diving into why the film's CGI looks so good. The artists celebrate that Yamazaki, in addition to serving as director, also served as the film's VFX supervisor, allowing him to closely manage a team of only 35 artists for the film's 610 VFX shots. The Corridor team highlights that Godzilla -1 smartly uses anime animation styles for select shots, while other shots, such as those involving a large ship, use inventive camera maneuvers instead of a complex gimbal rig to sell motion. In his comment below, host Nico Pueringer points out one another smart trick that was used. It's no secret that Hollywood blockbusters have become remarkably expensive. Most Marvel movies seem to cost more than $200 million these days, but other non-superhero movies are also costing more as well. Using the standard Hollywood rule of thumb, a movie with a $200 million budget is looking at a break-even point of roughly $500 million at the box office. In an age where audiences are more selective about what movies they see in theaters, these large investments can be major risks. Godzilla -1, however, was made on a fraction of the budget of its Hollywood contemporaries, and it arguably looks just as good if not better. The success of the film from a visual standpoint is likely due in large part to the entire philosophy that Yamazaki approached the project with. Instead of the standard Hollywood VFX practice of numerous iterations and changes in direction in post-production, Yamazaki, a skilled VFX artist himself, had a clear plan that he executed for Godzilla -1, and no resources were wasted as part of shifts in vision. The value of having an experienced VFX supervisor direct a VFX-heavy film can also be seen with Gareth Edwards and The Creator, a film that was made on a relatively small, for its scope and scale, $80 million budget. With movies relying more and more on CGI, it's clearly incredibly valuable for directors to have an intimate knowledge of the VFX process to ensure that money actually ends up on the screen. Godzilla -1's success critically and commercially suggests Yamazaki will get to bring another VFX-heavy spectacle to life in the near future.